Sicily, Italy. Molten lava erupted powerfully from the crater of the Voragine volcano on the majestic Mount Etna along the east coast of Sicily, Italy, in the early hours of the morning. Italy's Mount Etna erupted with a spectacular torrent of lava and ash earlier this week. The volcano is located on the island of Sicily, and the eruption prompted Italy's Civil Protection Agency to raise the alert level in the area from green to yellow. Lava flowed down the slopes of Mount Etna, which is about 3,300 meters, 11,000 feet, high. Mount Etna is one of the world's most active volcanoes and is almost always active. The fertile volcanic soil supports extensive agriculture, with vineyards and orchards dotted across the mountain's lower slopes and the vast Catania Plain to the south. Because of its recent history of activity and the nearby population, Mount Etna has been designated a decade volcano by the United Nations. In June 2013, it was added to UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites. After 3 weeks of increasing volcanic activity, a massive Strombolian eruption sent a volcanic plume more than 3 miles into the sky in a dramatic display. Strombolian activity is a relatively low-level volcanic eruption, in which small amounts of energy are released, the National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology, INGV, said. Authorities closed Catania Airport in Sicily on Thursday after a stream of hot lava erupted from Mount Etna, blanketing the sky with black smoke and ash. A layer of ash also blanketed nearby towns, and people in Catania were seen sweeping ash from streets. Mount Etna, the world's most active volcano, sits atop a convergent plate boundary where the African plate meets the Eurasian plate. The towering peak is one of Europe's highest active volcanoes and the highest point in Italy south of the Alps, which currently top 11,000 feet. Mount Etna is also believed to have the longest documented history of eruptions of any volcano. With records dating back to 425 BC, Italy's Civil Protection Department has warned that this is not a one-off event. Italy, together with Iceland, has the largest concentration of active volcanoes in Europe and is one of the first countries in the world to have the largest number of people exposed to volcanic risks, they said in a statement. Active or potentially active volcanoes are located in southern Italy with varying degrees of danger. The department also advised locals and tourists to follow the instructions of the civil protection authorities broadcast on radio, TV, in daily print media, on the internet and through the various toll-free numbers that will be set up. They also instructed the public, during an eruption, not to enter restricted areas because it is extremely dangerous to approach the crater area even if there is no eruptive activity because sudden explosive phenomena or gas emissions are always possible. The mayor of Catania, Enrico Trentino, also issued an order banning locals from using two-wheeled vehicles for 48 hours. He also set a speed limit of 30 km per hour due to the potential dangers of driving on ash. Because Mount Etna erupts frequently, tourist activity is rarely disrupted. The volcano has more than 200 craters, so even when one erupts, there are still plenty of other areas for tourists to visit safely.